This is the first week of a new series of issues in blood testing and the collection of blood samples. Really excited to show you all about issues in blood. For this week, the most probably seen issue that I see on body cam is inversions of the tube. Basically, every single blood sample, you can see white substances at the bottom of it. There's 100 milliliters of sodium fluoride and 20 milliliters of potassium oxalate. The sodium fluoride is a preservative. The potassium oxalate is an anticoagulant. What that means is it prevents blood clotting. These blood tubes, when you provide a sample, are not tested that day. It's tested weeks later. So to ensure the validity of the blood sample and that it is not changing over time, they have these substances in it. Just like emergency packets when you're sick or pre-workout, there's substances at the bottom, or you put the powder in and then you put the water and it all goes on top. Same thing with this blood tube. You take the blood, it all goes on top of this white powder. It doesn't mix in unless you invert it. The standard operating procedure is 8 times. 1, 2, and so on until you get to 8. If you do not do that, and 8 times, those preservatives and the anticoagulant do not mix into the blood sample. The issue with that is that the sample can change over time. Bacteria grows, bacteria becomes ethanol, which is alcohol, can increase the blood level inside of the tube and cause it to be inflated from the amount of alcohol that was actually in the human body at the time of the testing. So this is probably the most common issue I see when watching body cams. And so when we look at DUI defense and we look at a high blood sample, but someone who looks good on video, so walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's probably a duck. Walk like a sober person, talk like a sober person, probably sober. But then we have a high blood sample. We're able to argue what is a common defense called the disconnect. That, the blood sample is really high, but look at the person. There's no way their blood is that high. So what we can show when we have an issue like this, the lack of the inversions, is a reason why the blood in that tube is so high. Give a reason to a judge, a jury, a prosecutor for why that sample is not reliable. And you can't just believe a number on a piece of paper when there's an issue with the collection of the sample. So excited to explain these issues to you all. There's a number of other issues. These are the blood kits that officers use every single day when collecting blood. Going to use other things over the next several weeks to show you other issues with the blood collection samples.